Hi, friends. Thanks for taking a break with us here during annual conference. I'm Tawanda King, part of the Living Well team. I invite you to join me in this devotion. Some of you know that in 2017, I took an unplanned Sabbath leave from the church because I was burnt out. In 2020, I released a book called Breathe, A Pastor's Journey to Wholeness. In that book, I talked about my journey and what happened to push me into taking that unplanned Sabbath leave. I want to share with you, as my devotion, a Sabbath reflection from that book. Sabbath reflection, leading on empty. The scripture says, "Do not be conformed to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's perfect will is, his good, pleasing, and perfect will." Romans 12:2. As pastors, we pour out constantly. We give of our time, our energy, our hearts, and our prayers. But far too often, we don't pause long enough to recognize when we're running on empty. We go through the motions of ministry, preaching, teaching, counseling, showing up, but deep down, we're exhausted, not just physically tired, but mentally and spiritually depleted. I remember trying to give what I didn't have. I was preaching while parched, ministering from a dry well. I didn't even realize how empty I was until I found myself going through the motions without the fulfillment. I wasn't led by fresh revelation. I was recycling old sermons, surviving off yesterday's word. God had given me a cup and a saucer, but I was trying to serve from a platter. That's not sustainable. That's not Sabbath living. Romans 12:2 reminds us that transformation comes through the renewing of the mind. That's renewal doesn't happen by accident. It takes intentionality, it takes stillness, it takes stepping back and letting God pour back into us. We can't only go to the word to prepare a sermon. We must go to the word to be transformed ourselves. We need that personal, private time with God where the only agenda is communion. Ministry is sacred work. But if we're not careful, it can drain us in ways that make us ineffective, burnt out, and discouraged. Renewal is not a luxury for pastors, it's a necessity. Rest is not weakness, it's wisdom. Today, I invite you to pause, step back, breathe deeply, sit with the word, not for the people, but for your own soul. Because when your mind is renewed, your spirit is refreshed, and your ministry flows from a place of overflow and not obligation. So, my reflection question to you today is, what intentional step can you take today to renew your mind? God bless you.